Your business is brilliant, but online you feel invisible. How do you become the inevitable choice in your niche? What if ranking number one is worthless? Searchers are nearly twice as likely to click a brand they know, even if it's not the top result. This matters because organic search drives over 51% of all web traffic and more than 40% of revenue. The goal isn't to just rank, it's to build a brand so strong you own the click. It's about becoming inevitable. In the next few minutes, we'll give you the complete framework to go from invisible to inevitable. First, what is a niche? It's a specific slice of a market with unique needs. To dominate, you must be the solution. True search visibility isn't just one keyword. It's a mix of organic traffic, user engagement, and your total digital footprint. So where do you start? Don't fight for broad terms. Target long-tail keywords, specific phrases with incredibly high intent. But that means nothing if your website has bad plumbing. Strong technical SEO, site speed, mobile friendliness is the foundation. Google watches visitors. If your site is slow or difficult, your rankings will suffer. A great user experience is a direct ranking factor. With the foundation set, you build with helpful content. Search engines now prioritize pages that genuinely solve a user's problem. This isn't just a list of tasks, it's a system. Think of it as a search visibility framework with 5 pillars: content, organic, paid, local, and UX. This system is powerful because its parts reinforce each other. Great content fuels organic search, which then improves your paid campaigns. A key mechanism for authority is backlinks. A single link from a relevant site in your niche is far more potent than dozens of generic ones. This system works, but it isn't a quick fix. Dominating a competitive niche requires years of consistent, strategic effort. So you've built this powerful engine, but the entire map of search is being redrawn. With AI, is this classic framework still enough? Before we look to the future, let's see this framework's power in action right now. For local businesses, the battlefield is Google Business Profile. Why does local matter so much? The numbers are staggering. 76% of people searching for something nearby visit a business within 24 hours. And it gets better. 28% of those local searches result in a purchase on the same day. This is high-intent traffic at its absolute peak. Updating your Google Business Profile with posts, photos, and reviews is the single most important action for local dominance. Now let's answer that AI question. It's the next frontier. Being featured in Google's AI overviews can leapfrog you over traditional results. This requires a new mindset, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. A shift from keywords to demonstrating topical authority in AI can trust. But what happens if Google's algorithm shifts unexpectedly? The answer is to hedge your bets. Diversify your approach to protect against swings. A powerful way to hedge is with a content gap analysis. Find questions your competitors aren't answering and create the definitive resource. And here is where it all comes together. GEO requires topical authority. Filling content gaps is the best way to build it and teach the AI you are the expert. Let's return to the beginning, to that statistic about brand. How do you build a brand that people trust? By consistently answering their questions. This creates a feedback loop. Great content builds authority. Authority gets you featured. Visibility builds brand, which wins the click. You become inevitable. So, we've gone from technical foundations to the holistic framework and all the way to future-proofing for AI. Are you starting to see the full picture? Becoming inevitable isn't about one trick. It's a sustained effort to be the most helpful, authoritative, and trustworthy resource in your niche. This path takes time and patience. But with the right framework, every piece of content becomes another brick in your fortress of authority. Your first step is simple. Don't try to do everything at once. Just ask, what is the single biggest content gap in my niche right now? Find that gap. Fill it with the best, most helpful resource online. That is your first step on the path from invisible to inevitable. Subscribe for more strategies to dominate your market. Leave a comment with your industry, and we might analyze it next. Visit our website for a full guide on building your own search visibility framework.